Hello and welcome to a Terraria mobile update video for 1.3. So since the last update video I did, which was actually in 2017 around November or maybe even earlier, I'm not actually sure, there actually hasn't been any more communication until a few days ago from the developers of Terraria, which is Pipeworks Studios. So a few days ago on their Twitter, they actually uploaded this picture along with this text, which says, in case you missed it, we have some news for Terraria 1.3, and obviously I'll go through the news, but this is the picture they attached to it and it looks amazing. This is the new UI for mobile edition, and I will go through that in a second, but let's go through what they said on the forum post. So they do make it clear throughout the whole thing that this is only a sample image and it's a work in progress. So what you see now isn't going to be what's going to be in the final version. It's definitely going to be changing. So I assume they're just testing things and then giving it to their game testers, whoever they may be, and they're just tweaking things based on how playable it is. So the main important parts is they say this is the first pass mock-up for a new mobile UI. So this is their first take on redesigning the mobile UI for Terraria, and obviously since this is the first go they're having at changing the UI, it is bound to change later on. And then they just go into some details on what they've done and how they've changed it a little bit here and there. But for mobile development, it says mobile development has been focused on UI design and code-based refinement thus far. So what I've been told from mainly the people watching my videos is that they want to rebuild the whole app from the ground up for the mobile, and that's what they've been doing, which is why it's been taking so long. So when they say code-based refinement, that means they've been tweaking the code, making the game faster to work on as many devices as possible. And when they say UI design, they're just redoing the whole UI, and as you can see, the crafting, which is the most important part, as well as your inventory, they've been working on that as well. But they do say before that line that they're moving full speed ahead with the Switch development, and in the next paragraph they say that their current expectation is that the Nintendo Switch version will launch first, with mobile coming out soon after the Switch version is complete, which is really annoying, especially since I'm a mobile player, and I don't understand why. I'm sure more people play on their mobiles, try on their mobiles, than they do on the Switch. So I don't know why they would focus that long on focus their resources on doing the Switch first and the mobile afterwards, because already it's been years since we've actually had a good update with new stuff available. We've just been playing the same game over and over again for the last 2.5 years or something without any updates. So that's really annoying. But since they said it's the Switch first and then they're gonna start focusing on the mobile, the Switch I assume is gonna come out maybe in the next, I don't know, maybe 5-6 months, and then the mobile might come out in 6 months after that. I have no idea. In terms of release date, no answer. I have nothing. I initially thought it was going to be in the beginning of 2018, but obviously not. So I assume maybe beginning of 2019 if we're lucky. Or maybe earlier, who knows, they might surprise us. But yeah, in terms of release date, I've got no idea. Now, if we have a look at the picture, it actually seems really interesting. Now, let's go through it. So basically, you press the inventory button and this is what shows up. Now, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you've got a bag, which is your inventory. So I assume if you click on that, you're going to be greeted with your inventory. Where the recipes tab is, it's going to be completely changed with what you have in your current inventory, how much of each is available. And then if you, because this person is near a chest, as you can see in the background, they have the chest icon, which I guess if you click, then you're going to be shown what's in those chests next to you. And then the next tab over, which obviously is the crafting hammer, is what you can see on screen. So they have clicked on that and that is selected. All the recipes are shown at the top, and the ingredients on how to make it and what exactly it needs are on the bottom of that. And instead of scrolling up and down for the recipes, you now scroll left and right, which I think is a little bit better. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't have a preference on that, and yeah, it just seems really nice. And obviously they can save a lot of space that way. And on the left, as you can see, they have changed up the categories a bit. It looks a bit nicer and cleaner. And on the right side, under where it says crafting, it says what you're doing with the wooden chair and if it can be placed or not. So basic tooltips that you have in the current version. And then the station that you're crafting on is if you're next to a crafting table or a furnace, then it would change depending on what you want to make. So I assume if you click on the gold bar there, it will show a furnace that you have to have next to you. And next to the hammer, which is the crafting, you do have the character icon, which I assume you can put on your accessories, your armor, and also your clothes and stuff to make your character look a lot nicer. And next to the player tab is something I'm so excited for, and that is the housing menu. And basically that allows you to move NPCs into specific houses. So if you watched my previous episode in Terraria where I tried to move the witch doctor to the jungle, I've had to break all the NPC houses that were already available and empty, and I had to wait until the witch doctor actually moved to the jungle, which took a little bit of time, and it was annoying because I had to break the houses I already built in my house. And so what this would allow me to do is that even if I have extra NPC houses built where in my house, I can build a new one in the jungle biome and then click on this housing tab and just move the witch doctor from the house that I have that isn't in the jungle and move him right to the jungle just from that menu. It's really cool. No need to break any existing NPC houses or anything. Now next to the housing you have two swords, which I'm not actually 100% sure what they do, so obviously like I said, if you do play the PC version you're gonna know what that does and you can explain it in the comments. And next to that you have a little, almost like a pin drop in Google Maps, and I'm not sure what that does either, so you guys can go ahead and comment down below if you know what it does. And finally, in the bottom right of the screen, there is a little scroll with like 2 stars inside it. Maybe that's the settings menu or something, but like I said, I don't know. And I'm not sure if you guys know either, but right now from the screenshot, we can only speculate what it's going to be. But like I said, if you guys know 100%, leave in the comments and I'll pin your comment and stuff. So yeah, there's the new UI for mobile. It actually looks really cool, a lot better than it was before, because before when you went in your inventory, you couldn't actually see the world behind you at all. So if you were getting hit, then you just have to quickly get out of your menu. But this time at least you can see enemies coming. Also the menus look a lot nicer. I'm really excited for the housing menu. That's going to be amazing. And yeah, but obviously maybe 2019, that's when we're looking at a release date. Hopefully it's a little bit earlier, but I don't know. So far it's just been no updates at all, and we're just gonna have to keep waiting until the update comes out. So yeah, anyway guys, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I'm Perfect Lion, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.